Hello, hello. Something is crooked. It makes me crazy. So I hope you'll bear with me. I have a partial voice now, so that's a start. And I know this is a surprise pop-up live. I'll give just a few minutes for folks to hop in. I do want to share some happy mail and some stuff that I've got. Hey, Matt, good morning. I got to call Ben later. It's my son Ben's birthday today. Hi, Lori. Welcome, friends. So, I've not been in my craft room for a while because I've been sick, obviously, only doing what I absolutely had to. But yesterday and today, I did do just a little bit of, I don't know, tag or, journal stuff work. Got this little pocket thing and these ladies, which I love from the 1940s. These are from Art House Whimsy. So yeah, I got most half of my voice back. It's not been a fun journey. Um, anyway, I'll give a couple more minutes. I know it's pop-up live, it's a holiday weekend, all the things. I'll show you some fun stuff that I got that I'm excited about. Went to a thrift store and I got this book, okay? And you think, okay, no big deal. But the funny part is it's in German. So for people who hate people who tear apart books, look away because this book will be, completely obliterated. But it's all in German. And I don't understand why it's in German because it's about America. But it's got this cool little brochure thing in it that's fairly old, probably from the 70s. I don't know. I'll see a date on here. And if there is a date, it might not be. Well, I think dates are universal. I don't know. There's no real date on here. The book itself has a date somewhere. Let's see. Maybe. Huh. Maybe not. Let's see if I can get these pages apart. So, I'll tell you a little bit about my journey. Um, yeah, there's no date on this book. How crazy is that? So I've been sick, obviously. I haven't had lives or anything because I lost my voice. Prior to that, I got a really bad cold and a sinus infection. And I was sick from that. And then I got the laryngitis. And then, so Tuesday, let's see, yeah, Tuesday, I thought I was coming down with a urinary tract infection. But I also started bleeding, and that's not normal for a person my age. And so I went to the emergency room, and they took a CT scan and found something. And I don't know what it is they found, but the emergency room doctor that was with me wanted me to go to an OBGYN right away. And soonest I can get in is May 1st. So I made a decision, and you know what? I hope and pray that it's nothing that I just need to have, my children's first home removed and all will be well. That's the best case scenario, worst case scenario, well, you know. And of course, the person like me with such anxiety has already put myself in the worst case scenario. I've, gone to Dr. Google and, found every doomsday everything that could possibly be going wrong here with my body. So, I have to wait until May 1st. So I made the decision that because of the uncertainty of it. I am not going to be, I excused myself. I didn't necessarily resign, but I stopped doing any kind of design teamwork. So, and the reason for that is the pressure of it, of making the videos, of posting everything and all the things. It's not that I can't craft. I'm just too anxious to make myself focus on the things that I need to focus on and really represent the company the way it should be. And so, and my friends like Crafty Owl. So I won't be doing any of those. I won't be doing any pre-recorded videos. I'm not going to be doing regular lives like I have been because maybe one day, I'm just a ball of nerves and I can't do it, I can't think of what to do or I don't feel like cleaning up my mess. And I'm just going to let those things happen until I know what's going on here with my body. So I just wanted to share that and share my journey with you um, because it's important that for people who, maybe experience or have experienced the same thing, um, or things like that, that, um, we talk about it and then I talk about how scared I am. Oh gosh, Maddie, I don't know exactly what's going on with you, but I mean, it's scary not knowing. And again, I am such an anxious person anyway, and I've always been a hypochondriac. So to, have something actually wrong is freaky. And, again, it could be nothing. So the emergency room doctor, who I don't trust, by the way, because first thing she did was send me to an OBGYN that doesn't take Medicare or new patients. This is a cool book and check it out. It's in German. And so, sorry about that, guys. I don't have a lot of trust in her because she said a lot of things opposite of what my own OBGYN says, who I also don't trust. So there's that too. So what I'll be doing is a lot of, making journals and things that to me are relaxing and aren't terribly structured so that I can just fully just enjoy and use this for therapy versus, working for someone. Oh, golly, Maddie, I'm so sorry. That's so scary and that you have to wait. The waiting part is the scariest part. And, and then, so anyways, this doctor tried to put me on this chemotherapy. Mind you, she's a nurse practitioner in the ER, and I won't take it. I will not. First of all, it is something that, can harm me, especially at my age and with high blood pressure. So, until I know that it's not just, you know, that uterus needing to come out because it's retarded, or I won't say that, that's not nice, because it is defective. I'm not putting harmful drugs in my body. So that's where I am. And Maddie, I'm right there with you then, my friend, because it's so hard to focus on what you need to focus on when in the back of your mind, the worst case scenario is there for you. And so sorry about my voice, but I'm glad it's at least partially back because it was frustrating. For 2 weeks, I could not talk at all. And, Mike would say, huh? What? Huh? Like, I like I can talk. And I'd text him, and then he'd call me on the phone and be like, don't call me on the phone. So, anyway, I thought I'd really love this book when I saw that it was in German. Why? I just think the handwriting is really pretty. I don't know. And then I got also this book, which is Antique Paper Dolls of the 1890s. And so it's got these weird looking ladies, but it's got all their outfits. So I might have some fun with that. Um, I might make my own ladies or put fish heads on them. You guys know how much I love fish heads and to do weird stuff like that. Anyways, I got that. And then I got a couple of encyclopedias and stuff like that, which I don't need to show you. Y'all know what encyclopedias look like. Hi, Linda. Then um I got the yellow of the 8x8, and I have on order the brown and the green on the 12x12 because 8x8s are too small little. And I got this stencil, of course. Don't worry about it, Mac. I understand completely. And then these are a bunch of ribbons. They're 49 in market. And they're all in the purples. So, but they've got a lot of these little those things. And then I got the Dina Wakley collage paper. I love the collage paper. Yep, even the hats. And then I got some happy mail from Cindy. Cindy Ollendorf. She sent me, that's just something I'm recycling. Let me see here. I'm such a hoarder. Um, so a bunch of stencils. Let's look at the stencils. And she sent me two big old packs of giant Reese's, but those have long been eaten. I got this a few weeks ago, but I've just been too sick to be live and share it. So we've got this Brutus Monroe downpour, and the mini raindrops, and then these stars, which I like those. Those are cool. And then unknown but cool. Gina K water droplets. I have a couple similar to that. I have already this one, Simon Hurley water drop circles. And then a Gina K Mondale burst. Deco foil swirls, which I always love swirls. Those will go in my favorites. So Catherine Pooler Snow. Thank you. I did too. Honestly, I really had a hard time doing my design team projects. Just because, mostly because I had to film and edit and that stuff. This one is called Pugsley, and that's kind of cute. And then these are stamps from Tailored Expressions. So we got peace be with you, celebrating you. Hello, just to note. Stay strong, birthday wishes, miss you, thinking of you. You got this. Thank you so much. You're amazing. You're in my thoughts. I'm here for you. Hi, just because, and you're so kind. All with the dies. So those are pretty cool. I don't see myself making a lot of cards anytime soon. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple, and it is a stamp and coordinating die, cover plate die. Well, that's pretty cool. Could probably use that die as a stencil too. Oh, doesn't match. I don't know that it matches. I don't know. I'll have to play with it. Oops, playing. I don't want to go for a walk. I don't want to get dressed. Well, I mean, part of what's going on is there's a lot of pain, heaviness, like I need to stay near the bathroom. Let's see what else is in this box. I haven't even really had a chance to look through. Oh, this is neat. Another Simply Defined from Scrapbooking Made Simple. Oh, that's a butterfly. Very cool. Yeah, that was super. That's so thoughtful of her. I especially love it because she sends me candy. She cracks me up. And then there's another stencil. Skeleton faces. Cute. Not sure what this is. Oh, ribbon adhesive. How I can get all this out of here. So, a lot of pearls, some stamps of life, sparkly flowers, some doily tape. That's interesting. I'll keep that. Some more pearls, some little hero hearts, flowers, hero hearts, pearls, Unity stamps sending hugs. This is ribbon adhesive. These are cool. They're sort of foggy. I kind of like those. And then some sparkly sparkles and some black ones and some, yeah, there's a lot in here. Stamps of Life, Kaiser Craft, Simon Says Stamps, Doodlebug, Kaiser, never heard of, Her Hero Arts, Hero Hues, Rhinestones, little florals, more florals, some little, just little metallic dot type things, some dark red ones, some sparkly red ones. Look how fun those are. I love those. They look like little candies. More pearls, more Halloween. These might look cool on some of the tags that I'm making for my 1940s ladies. And these, and then these. So lots and lots of goodies. Thank you, Cindy. I had to force myself to go to the store, mostly because I send Mike, and for whatever reason, he's blind and can never find what I want. When all I have to do is walk right to the place and it's right there. Go figure. So I'm sure I got a bunch more stuff, but I don't remember what I got. So, in the interest of these 1940s ladies, let's make another tag. So I took my Ranger mixed media heavy stock and I cut it into tag shapes. Just because I wanted to. Let's see, let me find the lady here that I want to work with. Where did I put the ladies? I've already fussy cut most of these. I love the 1940s. So you can see, let me see if I can find the difference here. Oh, I'm so sorry. That voice is really annoying. You can tell the difference. This is printed on Hammermill, and this is printed on the Epson matte paper. Big difference. Same printer, same settings, everything. But I don't want to waste these because they're still usable. Let's do this lady. So we got her. She'll be down here. I don't know if I want to put wings on her or not. Maybe I'm going to. These are all this stuff here is from Art House Whimsy. I do her with bugs. No, I really want to do somebody with this typewriter, but I haven't been able to make it feel right. Let me try a different lady. She looks more like the one that would go on the typewriter. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, it's a huge difference. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm loving doing these tags. They're fun. Hi, Jana. Let's see, but there's this other lady, but she's not. Dang it, Mike. Hang on one second. Hey, I'm live right now. Okay, bye. I forgot I had my phone in here with me. Yeah, the lighter ones do kind of give up the cool vintage vibes. So let me think about how I might want to present this. Okay, and then got my little signs. Love these little signs. They're so fun. Ye old tavern. Better not be in a tavern on a workday, lady. I think that's French, so I need something French to go with it. That's Great Britain. I do like the Great Britain. Maybe I'll change about this one. Hey, how are you doing, Mike? I'm good. How are Mike's good. Let's see, what else do I have? Great Britain in here. Downing Street. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think I've got my group here. Right. So first thing I want to do is I want to do my background, and looking at the colors, I'm going to come in with some pretty dark colors. Come in with some aged mahogany. I had my little spreader here earlier. Here it is. So doing stuff like this to me is relaxing and not stressful at all. Let's throw in some, you know, but, I think ground espresso. Hi, Anna. Yeah, Girl Friday, I remember her. Let's see, I was using black with this. Could be whatever. Hey, there's a starter. Let's get some water on that. Stir a little bit. Water. More. Just kind of get that moving around a little bit. Yeah, yeah, and certainly I don't want to let anybody down, you know. I expect that when a company provides me with the product that I represent, you know, in my best light. So if I feel like I can't do that consistently, I mean, I know I can do it, but I don't know that I can do it consistently because I don't know how I'm gonna feel 1 minute to the next. If I'm gonna be napping, crying, eating, spending money at the grocery store, or you know, binge watching TV, and that's what I do. TV is my distraction. Let's wipe this down, provided I can find my rag. Here it is. And I think what I'll do here is lifting with this stencil. Might be fun. Let's see here. What do I have here that I want to lift with? Cotton ball. See how this works out. I will give that a second to see if it actually does anything. Not really. Hi, Jay. Yeah, it didn't really lift. Okay, no problem. I have another plan. Let's come in with, let's do Lost Shadow, Distress Oxide. That's really, really wet. So I may run into a problem. We'll see. Rubbing alcohol is fine. Here's the difference. Um, with the alcohol, um, you know, the solution, it has a resin in it. And so the alcohol behaves a little bit differently. But I mean, other than that, honestly, um, you're fine with just regular isopropyl. The stronger the better, though. So if you know, try to use at least 91%, okay, that'll work. And you know what else too? I've been so overwhelmed with all my stuff, what I want to do. Like, because there's so much that I can do. I'm just like a kid there with a bunch of toys who says I have nothing to play with because I'm so overwhelmed with my toys. Hi, Kristen. So I'm okay with this. And now I want to do a little bit of stamping. And I have a favorite stamp here. This is Let's see, who is this? I want to say it's Andy Skinner. Anyway, I love this stamp. It's a favorite. And let's go in with ground espresso. How about throw it? Okay, and then I'm going to use the ground espresso, go around. So, happy Easter weekend, friends. Yesterday was Good Friday. Kristen was on Craft Roulette. And today is my son Ben's birthday. And tomorrow is Easter. And then the next day is my son Kevin's birthday. I am going to cook an Easter ham, although it's just going to be Mike and I eating it. We like it, and so we don't mind. And then I've got everything I need to make a quiche from the leftovers. I didn't buy a gigantic ham. Okay, so now I can, again, kind of rethink how I want to put everything together. On her up, it's going to go down across the bottom. Maybe I'll put this, maybe I won't. Okay, I have it set how I want it. Thank you. I think Kevin's turning 29. I think Ben's turning 41. I think. Where is my glue? I know you're here somewhere, sweetheart. So, anyways, hoping that some of you will come along on my journey here and just to, see where it goes. Try not to run over my stuff. Because 10 Downing Street is where the um, Prime Minister lives, isn't it? I think it is. Okay, so I need to go about here. Thanks, Peggy. Have a happy Easter. very carefully go around her. Have you guys seen a housemaid yet? It has a little bit too much, you know, action, so to speak, for my taste. I really don't care to see scenes like that. Not that I have anything against it, it's just me, it's boring. Like, move along. I don't care what you guys do in your bedroom. It doesn't thrill me. The journey is that I got some news in the ER the other day, and I'll let you afterwards go back and check out the beginning. Um, so you can get the full gist of it. Dang it, I hate it when the glue oozes out because I like to shade it. I like to shade it. Come on, words. And the ink won't stick to where glue is sticking out. So I'm making tags and I don't have any purpose for them necessarily, but you know, they'll get used or given away or something. Hey, Tara. I haven't read a book in so many years since my eyesight started to fail. Um, I can barely even read a magazine. I know that's pretty bad, but it just, well, the glare on the magazine pages gives me a migraine. Dumbest thing ever, huh? So I'll save this part for another tag and on these edges with the age mahogany just to kind of pull that color back in. All I want to do is pop her out a bit with some shading, and I'm going to use that black. Yeah, and but if you are just arriving, I'm just barely getting my voice back. It's only been a couple of days. Let's see here. Let's this bit. All I'm doing is just putting black ink. I don't glue all the way to the edges. That way I can slip my little brush inside of there and get that shading without having a halo. So, see. Hi, Paula. Thank you. I'll probably still have my Thursday and Friday lives, but I'm not going to promise and I'm not going to pre-schedule. So if I'm here, I'm here. If I'm not, have a good day and thank you for coming. But I probably won't be making cards. Probably be this kind of stuff. And I've already had gone ahead and let everybody, Ranger and everybody know before I came on and told you guys and my kids before I did that. Um, because I didn't want them to hear it, like you're hearing it. Okay, happy with that. Now I need a backer because that's ugly and dirty. Thank you so much, Lori. Um, okay, so I have here this pad that I want to say Abraham sent me, and it's just like really thin paper, and I'm using it to back these. This one. And I'm just using my glue stick if I can find it. I swear, there it is. Oh, thank you, Maddie. And I'm going pretty heavy with my glue stick here. Make sure I got that. And then what I like to do is just take my brayer it down. Try and be careful because what I did. See what I did right there. Just give a little more color to her hat. I know. Well, listen, I have heard just today a horror story from my very good friends about what transpired with her sister and how quickly. And, since I did want to share this journey, I mean, you're not sharing your journey in public. So, I could see where maybe you might not say anything until you know something or what you do know. And listen, I'm letting myself waste paper. I don't care. I'm just not going there anymore. Not hoarding. I'm not buying new stuff. I mean, if I have to buy glue, I have to buy glue. Glue is important. Okay, let's get around that edge again. But I have enough paper for a lifetime of making cards or whatever. And if you never thought about it, aged mahogany is a great color for this, as well as, like I normally like to use vintage photo. Aged mahogany is beautiful, and it's really beautiful with blue. I'll show you. Let me grab a blue here. It's speckled egg. It's a dark horse. Dark horse color. Okay, so now want to do, so I want to have a topper for this. And I think I'm going to do something like I did here. So I want to select a button, and I have my buttons out. That's one. So I don't want it just hanging loose. I'm going to want it on something. So let's make a tab. These are the leftover strips from the tags that I cut. Thinking here. Let's do, um, on. You can do it. Thank you, Paula. Don't break, please don't break. It's one of my favorite punches. Okay, you need to get some color onto here. Let's start with, I'm going to start with vintage photo. Oops, try not to rip it. I'm going to have to get some washi tape on there. And that's fine. I don't mind that either. I ripped it. It just doesn't get used a lot, aged mahogany. And like the oxide is so very different than the ink, because the oxide is far pinker. Where it is. Okay. I think I'm gonna skip the washi. I think I can get by without it. Let's I glue this. Glue. Okay, I need a little boost on there. And that can be with hang on. And the reason for that is that this has a little bit of a bump here on the back. Probably won't be able to get off. I'll try. Oh wait. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay. So I can probably trim that a little bit more. Okay, great. It's pretty flat now. Nope, don't want so much. Okay. First of all, get this dirty. Thank you, Jen. Let's get a lot of glue in there to make sure that doesn't come apart. I'm gonna have to hold that for a minute. Yeah, I like to do fiber scraps too. They're fun. Oops, and I have a ton of it because I used to make quilts. I have a clippy here. There, that's it for a minute while the glue sets up. And there we go. There's another 1940s lady tag. Um, I like her. I think I want to do her with some wings. Just gonna carefully move that for a minute. Grab my wings. I put them. I don't know. Shot spot. I can't find them. I had them out earlier, so I'm trying to understand where they could have hiked off to in such a hurry. There's some in here. No. I lost my wings, friends. They're all together with other stuff. Look again. Hmm. They're not here. Are you guys in here? I think I found them. Yep. These were freebies from Art House Whimsy. And there's all different kinds. This is forest moss in my mind. On those. These are too small. All right, come here, lady. Let's find you some wings. Maybe. No. These. Oh, maybe these. Nope, these. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, everybody, for your support. It's so important. Okay. What I want to do is because what I'm seeing here, and it's probably hard for you to see, but this almost looks green. And I do have my forest moss out. smear. So I think I want to add a little bit of forest moss color to these wings before I cut them out. Just grab a little brush, paintbrush. Just kind of moss them up a little bit. Yeah. I wouldn't mind making a 1940s journal. I just have to do a little bit more research so I know, that I kind of get my decades right as far as design goes and such. And we need some of that right in her eyes on. All right, I need some teeny tiny to get that into her eyes. Oops. Okay. Now she's got a weird eye. Gonna have to live with it. Worried about the crown. Worried if I cut them perfectly. I'm just letting all the things go. This is the story of my life. And I know it's the same for all you guys. There it is. It was right there. Where'd it go? Bye, Kristen. Happy Easter. Okay. Okay, she needs a tag. Oops. Don't be losing your wings, lady. Right. Before I do any of that, to decide on how else I want to handle this. Okay, that's kind of an idea of what I want. So let's take a look coming in here with bundled sage. Hi, Kaz. Dry that off. A little bit of water. Paper towel. Okay, on this side, I'm going to have, hmm, I think I'm going to stick with the um, vintage photo. Still a little bit damp here. Or try it a little better before I try to stamp. Notice I'm not putting any textures on here. I just don't feel like dealing with the texture paste today. I got this one a little bit extra wet. But this paper, it's the mixed media paper, handles water beautifully. Now some stamping. Let's get words. Words, words, words. I don't want to put this part because it says $18.99. And we're looking for the 40s. Really like the forest moss color too. I need another. I need a let's see here. Here's, I don't know, probably had black on it. I don't care. And remember too that I'm working here on a kind of a more of an ecru colored paper. So it's going to look different on white than it is on this paper. What's that?
But good talk.
Do you hear me talking?
Yeah.
Get out. Bye, I love you.
I'm gonna give a check for
Okay. Interruptions. Okay, so now got her. I wanted to do a little bug. Do I don't want this one. I want to have a place. I want them to kind of all be sort of coherent. No. I keep pulling this out, but there's a ton of them in here. That could be anywhere. Oops. Just throw them all around everywhere. Okay. It's crooked. Too bad. Got quiet in here. Mike, did you fart and scare everybody away? Oh yeah, and then Mike had a health scare too. Which it turns out he has AFib. So that happened last week. And that yeah, that was a whole fiasco too. And let's stick in that with the shadows. I'm going to stick in that green range. Provided I can find the proper brush. Oh, that's mostly get trimmed off anyway. Your cat, I understand that. My cat's still getting used to me. She's getting better though. She's just now, I've got her litter box in front of a window. So she could easily climb on top of it because it's one of those kind with the lid and look out the window. And I put her up there once so she could figure that out. But it's been about a month and she's finally figured out that she can go up there and look out the window by herself without any help. She's kind of not the sharpest tack in the pack. Those wings to be kind of back from her. About time for a new brush for this. It's starting to get sloppy. It's starting to get won't stay together. A little bit of that green on here. Okay. Oh. Right, and let's edge this around. And cover the back. It sure works good, Jen. Especially normally I'll use black, black soot, but like here I kind of messed up. You can blend that out. Just depends. So see, if you get glue outside the edges, then it's not going to behave properly. Art House Whimsy, I think they are AI generated, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Oops, look at, see what happens. That's the only problem with this paper is if you get glue on it, it gunks it up. And you can't erase it off because the paper's almost like velvet. always something on there, but I'm not going to worry about it. I am not going to worry about it. I think I want to put something in her hat, and I need to fix her eye where I broke it. All right, she's getting an eye patch. Oh, so that trick that I showed that I did here, I learned that by watching a lady named Lou Journals on Instagram. I don't know her name, but that's her Instagram handle. I like the backs of my tags to look decent too, but you don't have to. There's no rule. Okay, let's get out the buttons. Look at this little rhino. Isn't that cute? Next shoe is wrong decade. All right, all right, all right. Exactly, not overly done. Just right. That one of these reminds me of somebody. This one reminds me of, have you ever seen the movie I know you've seen it, it's with Tom Hanks and Catherine Zeta-Jones. She's an airline stewardess and he's stuck in an airport. Reminds me of Catherine Zeta-Jones. Okay. So there's not much I can do to fix this other than with a little bit of pencil work. I'll probably end up screwing it up. Let me see if I can. Give her a little smoky eye. There, that's better. I need a little more smoky eye, or we'll just wipe that one down. There, that's a little better. You did, Roberta. When I'm done, you can quickly just scrub through the beginning. Where was I? Oh yeah, I had these out. I was going to stitch them on to if I could ever cut something straight, it'd be crazy. Um, I don't need that to be that tall at all. Okay. I'm not gonna try and fold this one in half because I had a disaster with the last one. I'm talking as little as possible. Put it's too much. It's much. Need it splayed. Let's just give that a quick staple to hold it. And then I'm gonna poke a little couple holes. Right, do with my box of pokey tools. Oh, this one has to be sewn on, glued on. Okay, fine. don't know if I'm going to be able to glue it on or not. It doesn't have a flat surface. That's why I wanted to put this stuff. Problem, my name is Tracy. Most people call me T. Okay. Let's just thinking on the run. I'm gonna have to just hold that for a minute. You can call me whatever you want, though. Yeah, I'm just finishing a second. Is this a second or a third tag? Second tag. So I don't remember. But I made another one. Didn't I make one with a smaller lady? Well, if I did, I don't know where it went. Okay, and then hold that until the glue takes hold. Yeah, see the ER doc that wanted me to go there sent me to a different place that wasn't taking new patients. So I had to go find some place on my own. And yeah, she said they don't call for cancellations, but I can call and ask. I almost feel like a second staple might be in order, but I'm gonna just kind of let it go. That has to dry. So there we go. I guess I only made two right today. With the 1940s ladies. And then all the ones that I'd done before. But that's it for me today. I've used my voice way more than I should have. And I should be resting it. Oh, Jen, that's really sweet of you. Good. Yeah, they said it was just plain old laryngitis. It is what it is. They tested me for COVID, strep, everything. RSV, chest x-ray. I mean, they did all the things. Anyway, hopefully maybe I'll see you guys Thursday. Like I said, I'm not going to make promises on my lives going forward until I know more. And I hope you all have a very wonderful Easter. Thanks for hanging out. And Okay. Okay, Roberta. Take care, guys. Bye.